Hello, welcome to the SFU post-game show. I'm Nick Toren alongside Austin Cozicar. A convincing 10-2 win for SFU tonight, and lots to like if you're SFU, Austin.
Yeah, a real statement game after losing a 5-4 in, what seemed like almost like a 10-minute effort last week against VIU. And tonight, a full 60 minutes. They had the new first line, Buddy Johnson, Caleb Parkhouse, and Jacob Lacasse starting it out, and their energy was just great. In the first period, 2 goals from Caleb Parkhouse. They were just flying out there. It looked like early on they're trading goals, but after second period on, it was just all SFU. 8 unanswered goals. And you got to give credit to the UVic team. They were playing on back-to-back nights, a lot of travel. They came from Kelowna last night, and they got a bright future ahead of themselves. They got a lot of they got Peninsula Panther alumni, Riley Braun, Logan Spears, Kyle Brown, a lot of good guys. Just a tough night for them.
It was a tough night for them, but on the upside for SFU, obviously coming off their first loss since March, I think 15th, 2020, they ended up coming back to win this game. And it wasn't just Caleb Parkhouse that had 2 goals. Stein and Berg also had 2 goals. It was really a coming out party for not just one line or a few players, a lot of players.
It's just spread across the score sheet. And you look at, there's some nights where you'll see a pass and you think, oh man, that'll be a great goal, and then it just misses the stick. Tonight it felt like, every pass was making it. Every breakaway was going in. It was just a good night by the SFU forwards.
Yeah, they had 4 goals they had 2 goals in the first, 4 in the second, and then another 4 in the third to just power them through in this one. And if you're UVic, though, how do you build off this kind of a...
Well, I think we saw early last season, like they're a young team. They're sort of, a rebuilding team. Last season they had early season struggles. You get to Christmas break, that team was performing a lot better. I think they learned from these kind of games. Like I said, they got a bright future. They got players like Braun and Spears who are 100-point guys, 100-plus point guys in the VIJHL. I think they got a lot of talent there. They're just young. They're figuring it out. They're playing against a team that last year went undefeated and lost last game. So they're really hungry. So I think UVic, they've just got to build on, rest, practice.
And looking ahead for SFU, they're going into their first back-to-back of the year. They're at home, so it's not much of a back-to-back travel per se, but 2 tough games on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, we're heading back to Bill Copeland, another couple of home games. VIU, a tough loss for first game of the season. I'm excited to see how SFU comes out. Like I said, I thought that first game for SFU almost felt like a 10-minute effort. They need, the old cliche, the 60-minute effort.
Yeah.
They need to come out flying against VIU, and VIU is a tough team. I'm very curious on Saturday night to see Logan Lake for the first time in the regular season. Last year Okanagan had a very good, expansion season. I'm curious if Logan Lake can come out and put up a good building season.
We'll see what they can. We do have a couple of interviews to head into as Mark Coletta and Caleb Parkhouse were interviewed.
All right, Mark, a bit of a bounce-back win and an emphatic win tonight.
Yeah, it was good. First period was a little whatever, I thought. Score really early and then power play kills us. And now you're chasing some of the stuff in the first period. But I thought the second and third were good. Our team speed was good. And they really showed some resilience and played well.
A really fast pace, you mentioned. This team seems just as fast, if not faster, than last year. But you're also facing a really fast team. How do you outpace them, per se?
Yeah, I think our speed is one of our assets. Obviously, guys like Wixie, Stein, Bromhead, they get up and down. Letty, they get up and down those wings pretty good. I thought we did a good job of penetrating that middle too and getting pucks to the net. Our D zone needs some work, but overall, we finished and capitalized on our chances.
First back-to-back is next weekend. How do you prepare for 2 back-to-back games against 2 tough opponents?
Well, our guys skate hard all week. We push them. They've done it already up in Alaska and the Trinity weekend. So, being in shape shouldn't be an excuse at any level, especially our level. And these guys they're young, they're fit, they're good to go.
Perfect. Thanks, Mark.
All right, thank you.
All right, Caleb, a 2-goal performance right off the hop. How'd it feel tonight?
Yeah, it felt good, We had a pretty hard week of practice, and I think it showed in our game today, so just got to keep that pace going.
You guys had a lot of pace tonight, really fast, against a fast team as well. How did you beat them in that category?
Just gotta, it's kind of cliche, but do the little things. Get pucks deep, hard forecheck, establish pressure, just work off each other, one shift after another, just game by game, yeah.
You got 2 games next weekend, your first back-to-back of the season. How are you guys prepping for that?
Tomorrow's a new day. Probably off day tomorrow, and then back at it on Monday, and just day by day, practice by practice. We know what we have to do, so just got to execute.
Perfect. Thanks, Caleb.
Yeah, cheers, man.
So great game from SFU tonight, and Mark seemed pretty pleased, and Caleb was pretty happy about his first couple goals in the league, and something to look forward to ahead for SFU.
Yeah, just an all-around great effort by this SFU team. Like I said, a statement game. And then they've got to keep bringing this next weekend against VIU and Logan Lake.
And we'll be here at Bill Copeland Arena for those 2 games. Nick Toren alongside Austin Cozicar. That's the SFU postgame show. We'll see you next week.